Hello and welcome to another update video on silver. Here on the silver chart, we are currently still tracking this active uptrend. There's still no sign of a price top. We're still looking at the orange and yellow scenarios as either wave 1 or wave X. What's the difference? Difference is simply that in our yellow scenario, we can see this here as an ABC structure to the upside. And in the orange count, it can be a 5-wave move. The 5th wave, however, is nearly as long as waves 1 and 3 together. That's basically what this 100% Fibonacci extension level shows us at $37.69. Like if we, for example, take an asset class like crypto, that very rarely, pretty much never happens in crypto. I mean, it does happen, but then we're not dealing with a 5-wave move up. In silver and gold, we often get extended 5th waves, generally in the metal sector that can happen. So I can still easily call that a 5-wave move up potentially in the making, with the 5th wave obviously being unfolding right now. And then all I've done is just slightly adjusted the microstructures in that 5th wave, but the overall outlook is unchanged. We still should be in the late stages of that rally. However, until I really see a break below the swing low from Thursday, that is kind of our key level that needs to be broken at around $35.45. There is absolutely no sign that a wave 2 pullback has begun, or a correction really has begun in this wave 2. So still looking here at potential 5-wave move up, and then corrective pullback afterwards can be seen as a jump-off point or a setup for higher prices, but again, the trend is still up, which is why we talked about this last swing low, right? The thing is, the wave count to the upside can be considered full, but without actually a break below that low, there's no evidence of a top, because this last pullback, and that's why we're tracking the microstructures, was not a 5-wave decline. It was a 3-wave move down. And interesting is as well, which is why I cover silver today, gold hasn't moved really, and silver continues to outperform gold. That's also something interesting just to mention here. But yeah, overall, what can I say? I would say the focus is on the next resistance level at $37.69, because this would be the logical next Fib extension. You see the one before or below was the 78.6 extension. Price kind of hovered around it a little bit, but it's broken. So then logically, we would now expect the market to move to the next one at $37.69. And the next one above, just in case it gets broken, is at $39.27. Not sure if we get there, but there's also a trend channel we are tracking, as you can see here in blue, and this is the resistance area up there. So again, I think it's important to be cautious. I don't really have a valid or highly likely long trade setup, but I also said many times I wouldn't really want to short this, because the trend is still up and we only have a 3-wave move down. So that's the update on silver. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the stocks membership, where you can get access to additional silver updates, gold. Platinum is even included as a bonus, but the regular ones are SPX, ES Futures, NASDAQ, and many stocks. The link is in the description. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.